Why I like robotics. I like making things that moved from an early age. That includes electrical things as well as things that worked mechanically. I did not have the real tools to do what I wanted to do, so I mostly had to be resourceful. I used old light switches, cardboard boxes, barbecue skewers, lots of duct tape, etc. I made fidget spinners out of bottle caps. I made arcade games out of cardboard boxes. I made coin sorters. I made vending machines that dispensed candy. One of my earliest electric creations is made of Pokemon cards, bottle caps, a motor stolen from an electric toothbrush, and a battery. I made a whole bunch of them, all a little bit different. This one is supposed to float in water. This is a TJ bot from IBM that runs off a Raspberry Pi. However, I did not know how to program it at the time. Then in 3rd grade, I took apart a desktop computer and used the parts of it to make another motorized car. I used this test to see how fast it would go with rubber tires versus plastic tires. The rubber tires were faster. I also made some commercially made toy robots, some with sensors, others with solar panels, but they were nowhere near as difficult as the projects I made from scratch. Stuff I make from scratch is often very finicky and temperamental and requires a lot of revision and patience. Here's me making a homemade bagpipe out of PVC pipes, electrical tape, plastic bags, and duct tape. Here's a Matchbox car that I transformed into a post-apocalyptic dragon/car hybrid. I entered it into a Hot Wheels mod design contest against adults and became 7th place winner. My project was featured in the Make magazine. A couple years ago, I made a puzzle for a homemade family mystery room out of cardboard and popsicle sticks. We only had half a day to come up with an entire mystery room concept and puzzles, so this was done in a huge rush. A more detailed description is provided in my other video. Before COVID, I made a transformer mask that opened and closed using hydraulics. I am a pretty detail-oriented person and took my time on this project so the angles and cuts would be just right.
That's all I need.
I took an introduction to programming class this year where I learned to code in Python. This project connects the mouse to an on-screen pencil so that the pencil will write on the paper. This project lets a player punch a punching bag with their right or left hand. Everything is still pretty basic. I used Tinkercad to make little airplanes and Minecraft characters in middle school. I do not have any examples left to show you, but I do have some examples of 3D projects I made over the years. I made a model of the Chinese Zhenghe Rainbow Mountains with a wraparound staircase. I have made several cardboard boats. This one opens up so that you can see the chambers on the inside. Last summer, I started making circuits with a soldering iron. Here are some examples. This one is an intruder alarm. This one is a car. This one is a multi-feature clock. This one is another alarm. Additionally, I used a breadboard when making my Arduino projects. I worked at a bike shop last summer building bikes, tuning bikes, and fixing bikes. My own bike was a fixer-upper from a dumpster. I cleaned up gears, cables, changed, replaced the derailleurs. I also worked with my dad on simple constructions using drills, jigsaws, handsaws, and sheetrock. I am good with my hands.